The SEC approving a rule change, paving the way for spot Ethereum ETF approval. The next step, fund managers need approval from the agency before they can launch ETF products. Now, the timeline on that, it's still unclear. So for more on this, we've got the person to bring us some clarity on this. Yahoo Finance reporter Jennifer Schonberger here with us. Hey, Jennifer.
Good morning, Brad. That's right. The SEC giving a green light to the New York Stock Exchange and the Nasdaq to begin listing exchange-traded funds that hold Ether, but it has yet to give approval to money managers that want to issue these new funds. The move marks the first step towards allowing these ETFs to trade. The SEC would need to offer approval, though, for the money managers' filings for those actual funds to begin trading, though the regulator has not given any indication of when that could happen. The cohort seeking approval for these Ether ETFs include some of Wall Street's biggest names, from BlackRock, Fidelity, and Franklin Templeton to a number of firms better known in the crypto world, including Grayscale and Bitwise. This decision coming roughly 4 months after the SEC approved spot Bitcoin ETFs for the first time after years of denying approval. SEC Chair Gary Gensler, speaking at a conference here in Washington early on Thursday morning ahead of the order, said that the SEC is very deeply committed to following the law and how courts interpret the law, that the SEC had picked up formally on what the previous SEC Chair Clayton was doing in this field around exchange-traded products. But after, he says, 24 orders from the commission, the ruling from the D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals took a different view, and the SEC has now taken that into consideration and pivoted, hence why we're seeing the groundwork here laid for an ETH spot ETF. Of course, the race is on in terms of speculating for when we could see approval for those actual money managers. We'll be keeping an eye on that. ETH has been pretty volatile on the back of this, down about, I think, 4% last I checked. Still, it was trading around 3,700.